What's going on, gang? Nah, not gonna keep y'all long, man. Up here at the plantation, man, you know, same old vlogging. Guys, I'm not convinced I'll be doing these videos like this for long, man. Like I say, it's just, you know, it come a time, like I say, where it's like, you know, I don't get paid for these videos. I don't monetize any of my YouTube videos. Never have. I don't monetize any of my videos. In fact, I have somebody else to create my YouTube channel and whatnot. I now know how to upload videos and all of that stuff. But anyway, I don't monetize my videos, man. But anyway, what inspired this video is not only I'm up here at the plantation by myself, but as usual, I'm always up here by myself. That's why I'll be able to talk. But anyway, man, let me get to the video. I say I'm gonna keep y'all long, but yeah, I was talking to one of my sisters earlier, man, like one of my blood sisters, right? And we were talking, and my daughter has graduation coming up, and I was talking to her about her daughter or whatnot, you know, her daughter coming out, you know, she canceled her birthday trip, and she decided, you know, she'll come by my daughter, which is her cousin, first cousin, you know, graduation party or what have you, and we were talking, and I don't know how we got, well, I don't know off the top of my head how we got into the conversation, but we were just talking about, you know, them being young, and she, you know, just feel in her heart and in her mind that, you know, when you're young and you're like 18 and 19, you should go out, live your life. Oh, go out and live your life, have fun, go out and see the world, you know. And you know, I noticed, especially in our community, and I'm gonna be specific when I say this, not just Western world, but the black community, because like that's who I'm around the most, black folk, all right, and that's where I grew up, you know, around the black community, black neighborhood, you know, city and all that stuff right there. And so, anywho, you know, she's not the first black woman I heard say that. She's not the second, she's not the third, she's not the fourth, she's not the fifth. Y'all get where I'm going, man. A lot of the women in the black community preach, you know, hey, you're young, go out, have fun, see the world, you know, it's so much out there, this, that, and the third. And me as a father, I don't feel that way. And, you know, and just out of respect, because like I said, I have a great respect for my sisters and whatnot, and we can always have a mature conversation and agree and disagree. You know, not arguing, and it's not my job to change her mind on how she feel and why she feel the way she feel, right? So, but I did let her know, you know, that, hey, listen, we can agree and disagree. You know, of course, you feel that a way that, you know, young folks should go out, you know, have fun, see the world. And I don't feel that a way, you know, and I didn't get to go, I didn't go into details with her because, like I said, I didn't call her to ruin her evening. Well, you know, I called her on some other business, you know, and to check up on it, you know, as well. You know, being that Mother's Day was just yesterday, and she kind of went over into it, you know, and but anywho, I just kept it brief and told her, you know, hey, I disagree. The sooner I can get my daughter married off, even if that means 18, 19, or 20, then that's the goal, you know, and I just want to kind of expound on that, me as a father, you know, being that all of the work I've put in, man, you know, of making sure my wife eat healthy while she carried, make sure she exercise, make sure she have a safe and the most just, you know, I guess that's kind of hard to put in the same sense, but like just a pleasant childbirth, you know what I mean? You know, eat right. You know, be healthy. From the time my daughter come out there with JJ, you know, she the trailblazer, my firstborn, you know what I mean? Make sure, you know, she eat healthy and just TLC, man, tender love and care, man, protection, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just coming from a father standpoint, you know, I mean, all of this that went over into her blossoming and becoming the young lady that she is, you know, and the last thing I would want is for her to go wandering in the world by herself. She's a female at the end of the day, right? So it makes sense when you hear the term holy matrimony, you know, on a spiritual note, holy matrimony, you know what I'm saying? Not just marriage, but holy matrimony, meaning fathers give their daughters away to the next man, because it's like, I protected you and I shield you. The last thing I want is for you to go out here and venturing off into the world alone. It's a jungle out here, and a lot of times we forget that it's a concrete jungle. I mean, slash strip mall, concrete jungle, strip mall. I mean, but nonetheless, it's a jungle out here, right? And you up under my protection. And so for me to let you out into the world, if it was up to me, I'm gonna be respectful, and I'm gonna honor that, and I'm gonna be open-minded enough to let you make the executive decision to say, you know what, you can stay with me until you get married off. You don't have to go out and get your own place. I'm not kicking you out at 18. She wants to live on campus, and that's fine. You want to touch the water and have a taste of being independent, just seeing what it's like to adulthood, being an adult, grown up, pay your bills and be responsible and be held accountable, and things of that such, but as a father and as a man, like I say, we still know that it's a man's world, especially in certain parts of the world, especially when you go to talking about traveling. It's like, come on, man, we can't fake it, man. Listen, man, we can't fake it, man. We got to be honest, man, with our women. It's not that they don't know, but certain things y'all do alone, y'all not gonna get the results. You go to the mechanic shop and you know nothing about the car, you can get taken advantage of. Shoot, landscaping, if you don't know much, and having a green thumb, and then you get taken advantage of, And so, places like, what is that? The immigrant, Dubai. Is it Dubai? What's the other place over there? Abu Dhabi, Dubai. Man, they still run a tight ship. Like they run things over there, man. You can't go over there with that Western world mentality, thinking you finna talk out the side of your neck and raise your voice and like you got some weight. Like you standing 6+ feet, doggone, and 200+ pounds, like you finna, do what? Now, granted, we got a lot of big women in the community, you know what I mean? And I ain't being funny, but we got a lot of big women in the community, but that don't mean they born with what's up now? That don't mean they born with brute strength, like a man. And so a lot of times, we keep on talking about equality. Listen, man, men have department and women have department. I don't know why we keep on ignoring the fact. Are some women the exception? Yes, they are. All right, some women can play basketball pretty good. All right, some women can run very fast. All right, some women could, box really well. And I get it, but like I say, I mean, if you had to look at the ratio of women being able to outcompete men in physical sports and just having that physical ability, what are the numbers? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all do your own homework and do your own math. But like I say, again, just from a father's perspective, like, that's the last thing I would want to do. Tell my daughter, go out there and have fun. Go out there and have fun. Like, what does that mean? Go out and have fun. If that mean go out here and a lot of times women just, like I say, they just being PC and they really being slick about it, going out to have fun. Like, some probably will argue, oh, that just means travel, live by yourself, go and party, go out to lunch or dinner, hang with your friends, go out and have fun. But they won't never say the real meaning behind that, date around. A lot of times that's what that means. That means date around, because when you go out and talk about having partying and going out with your friend girls, we not finna fake it and sit here and pretend like, you know what I mean? Like, people they want to cut that part out. Dating around mean, okay, I'm gonna date this guy, okay, that was short term, I'm gonna go and date this guy. And some women, it fit their personality being promiscuous. It fits their personality, meaning clearly, hey, they boy crazy. Hey, I like that guy. He's handsome. Oh, I also like him. And this is what makes him sexy. Oh, this is what's dope about him. But here's the thing. When women go around and share themselves like that, real men, by the time you get a certain age, they looking like, wait a minute. You 30 years old. You've never been married. And you just as cute as a button. You mean to tell me you made it all the way to 30 and no guy wanted to put a ring on your finger? That's not what that means. They've been out here goofing off and playing around. And once that's in the guy's head, then who want to walk with you on the side of their arm when you've been out here and you've been cracked open, you know what I'm saying? And like, with each one of these relationships come a piece of baggage. with each one of these relationships, you know what I'm saying, whether you was just spending the evening having a one night stand, you know, like it come with baggage, you know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, you know, like guys, you know, like that's part of their insecurity. Wait a minute, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, no real man want to get out here like real men gonna want the bang for their buck, man. When I say bang for their buck, if I'm finna protect you, feed you, and put my life on the line and look out for you, shoot, he gonna want the nicest one. He gonna want the freshest one. You know what I'm saying? The best one. Not the one that's tainted and used up and sat here and accumulated all of this debris and baggage, especially spiritual debris. No. But then what I come to find out, and like I say, this is just my research and what I've noticed with these women who's been saying this. For the ones who've been saying it, when you look back at they doggone history and they past, either pops went around, and these are the same very women who be trying to tell a man how to be a man, but they never even had a real father figure in their life. They never really had, you know what I'm saying, like no. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know, you know what I'm saying? But again, like I say, man, I don't agree with it for the reasons I don't agree with it, because I'm a man, I'm a father, and I got 2 daughters, you know, and like I said, that's the last thing I'm gonna tell my daughter, go out here and have fun. I want to know that when I let you off into the world and give you away to a young man from vetting the situation and through courtship, that you're going to be protected and doggone, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be an upstanding guy who willing to put his life on the line for you, just as your father did. And you know what I mean? Like I say, like I value you, you know what I'm saying? And I help create your value. You know what I mean? You never had to, you know, worry about it, somebody telling you you're beautiful. You heard that your whole life, because it's true. You are. You beautiful inside out. Like I said, you got your original hair. Shoot, you never had to wear makeup and guys hit on you. You even had females that hit on you. And like I said, you a natural. You never went out and spent money on no body parts. You're a naturally beautiful person. You're intelligent, and I mean that, and it's very true. So like I said, a lot of women, they didn't have no real father figure. They didn't have no real men in their life to ensure them, you know, and to guide them. So they left to fend for themselves, and this is why they teaching the other girls and the young up and coming, hey, go out and do this, go out and do that, because due to their experience was jacked up, and like, man, shoot, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to go out and have fun and sleep around and have my own stuff and have my own money. And then especially, like, let me say this too, man. I'm gonna say this real quick too. Here in America, this is how you know this is the devil's playground. Because see, it's so much fake. When I say so much fake, from weave to plastic surgery to all of this doggone, they got Ozempic out here now, they got Adderall, they got all these type of drugs to just, you know, it's like a get quick rich scheme, you know what I'm saying, a shortcut, you know, to just, you know, and none of this stuff is natural. You got fake trees, plants, insects, animals, GMO fruits, vegetables, fake people. Like it's, you know, AI, like you got so much fake stuff out here, man. They put chemicals in the food. Ain't nothing natural no more. Ain't nothing wholesome. So it's starting to show through the people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really starting to show through the people. And I'm saying that to say that the culture, especially in the black community, it's ass backwards. When I say hyena culture, it's straight drop hyena culture. If you notice about the hyena, when they give birth, it's like they giving birth out of a penis. It don't look like no vajayjay. Look at, go and study the hyenas. And not just that, the matriarchy, they rule. The matriarchy rule. So when they say woman king, look at all of this nonsense that's being pushed. Woman king. I never known no woman to be a king. I thought a woman advanced to being a queen, not a king. And people running with the narrative, man, they really liking it. The women really liking this doggone power struggle, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm making a lot of money. I call shots now. So when the money gone, now what? Because see, if like I say this all the time, if a purge was to break out right now and we had to go back to the natural state of things, big fish eat little fish. With all of these men walking around here with brute strength and men are men, money don't define who we really are. We are born this way. So if it came down to the come down and the purge was to happen, or anarchy, you know what I'm saying, every man for himself, you're going to find out your money don't mean nothing out here in this real world, baby. You're going to need some protection. You're going to need some help. And many of y'all don't know how to fire your weapon. You don't know how to fire a weapon. Many of you scared. Like I say, the only reason y'all been given this false narrative of power and control is through this matrix. Meaning you make a lot of money, and if your car break down, you pay AAA. If you want your yard done right, you'll pay somebody to do it. If you need your gutters fixed, you'll pay a man to do it. If you need some protection, you'll call up the police to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's that false power you've been given in this matrix. Yeah, I run stuff not independent. I don't need nobody. Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, you do. And then, like I say, y'all will be brought back to reality. Like I say, if we if push ever come to shove, and we have to go back to the real world. All right, hunters and gatherers. All right, you know what I'm saying? You know, kind of like in the Lion Kingdom. You know, this lion gonna go and put his life on the line for you guys. Like I say, and you still got some natural men that's out here right now, some real men that's out here right now that know that, you know what? Hey, listen, it's a gang of women here at this gathering, and it's only 3 of us as men. But then we gotta try to get a dog up off of them because they've been attacked, or they see a snake and they scared and they running. And somebody done came and started shooting shots, and now they ducking and they don't know what to do. Then they look to a man. You understand what I'm saying? So like I say, that the whole disrespect of I don't need no man, I'm independent and all of that, you know, talking out the side of the neck, man, that's only over here in the devil's playground. You know what I'm saying? Western world. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, the devil's having a field day. When I say a field day, man, what's that? 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. He's walking around like a roaring lion seeking to devour. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, you know, they done, a lot of women, especially in the black community, done got hold of this false narrative that we run stuff, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. And now granted, am I saying women are nothing? That's not what I'm saying. I'm gonna be clear on that. I think men need women and women need men, the ultimate combination. Man and woman, femininity and masculinity. I think that's the yin to the yang. And again, that brings me back into why I believe my daughter should be given away to a young man for her to now start her life and start her family. Not go out here and get used up and you done gave this low life something for JJ and he putting miles on it, and then that didn't work, and now you dating this guy, now he putting miles on it, and then you get to the 3rd one and now you mentally tainted and you thinking it ain't no good men out here, when in actuality you made a bunch of crappy decisions of dating around, being promiscuous, thinking you can do what the man doing. And truth be told, you can do what the man do, but take all of what come with it. Take all of what come with it. If you want to know women who send back, we can do everything men do. Take all of what come with it. If a man can go out here and sleep with doggone 100 women in 1 week, now you go out here as a woman and sleep with 100 men in 1 week, and let's see what happens to your insides. You cannot. You know, and you know, or you shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You go out here, he going to sleep with 100 women in 1 week. That it's not gonna make him bigger nor smaller. Now you go and do the same thing with 100 guys, and you know, and you're gonna find out, man, you can't do everything. You know, or you shouldn't be trying to do everything men do. And then if you are going to do it, take all of the responsibility that come with it and quit, you know, playing both sides. You know, I want the respect of a man. I want the responsibility of the child. But then I want the acknowledgement of a woman or a queen. What? That got finesse written all over it. That got gaslight, manipulation written all over it. I want the power and I want the respect of a grown man, of a real man. But I want the responsibility of a child. And I want the acknowledgement of a sophisticated, submissive, beautiful woman. Man, they out here like this is like a Build-A-Bear. Like, come on, man. Like, no, man. Like, this is, like I say, man, it's a bunch of nonsense out here, man. And this is bad, man. It's horrible. And then, you know what? I'm going to say this and I'm going to wrap it up, man. But it's like you can't even... Like, you don't even supposed to say nothing. It's like the minute you challenge them, if you don't believe what they believe or support or what they saying, then it's like you the arch enemy, man. You know, and then like I say, we're not finna sit here and ignore the fact, we're not gonna ignore the fact that men and women are at war. And like I say, I'm speaking on my community. I ain't talking about nobody else. I mean, like, they got what they got going on, and like I say, on the bigger picture, I do believe it's just a Western world problem, you know what I mean? But I'm just specifically talking about my community right now. The black man and the black woman is at war. You can't tell them nothing. You don't supposed to speak up. The minute you do, you know, oh, we've been through so much. We've been through so much. So y'all the only one that's been through so much? Y'all the only ones that been through so much? Like I get it. You know, we all got something. We gotta, you know, I just know that with us losing femininity, it's gonna hurt the man and the woman. Because you got the woman moving over into the man lane, into masculinity. They're masculine. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's bad. They that masculine. It's disgusting. I don't care how beautiful she look and how attractive she is. That masculinity it's a complete turn off. The only thing you liable to do is crack it open and keep it moving. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And then, like I say, as a man, you can sit here and talk about it. That should go through one ear and not the other, because they're gonna do what they want to do. And like I say, a lot of times, you know, women think, okay, hey, shoot, this is the ultimate freedom. You know, we sexually liberated. We got jobs and high-paying jobs. We got our own money, but they still ain't happy. They still ain't happy. It's always something. It kind of like, you know, Prince had a song, you know, maybe unlike my mama, my mother, she never satisfied. He talking about his own mother. You know, and we know this, you know, many of us know this to be true in the community, man. It's like it's always something, man. Okay, I'm going to give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountain. Oh, you ain't give me Jupiter. What you call it got Jupiter? You ain't give me a universe. Like, I mean, it ain't even funny, man. I swear, man, it ain't even funny, man. It's bad. It's bad. And then, like I say, who left to raise the children? Who gonna teach them better? The blind leading the blind. Go out and have fun. Go out and what? That, don't tell that to, no. But nah, for real, man, I'm wrapping it up, man. Like I say, hey, women, wherever you can find love, if that's gonna bring you back to femininity, if that mean you dating outside the race, if that mean you on some old homo type stuff, and you know, whatever is gonna bring you to femininity, and we get back that that duality, masculinity and femininity, the up, the down, the left, the right, the wrong, the good, the bad, the positive, the negative, do or die. You know, heads or tails, the yin to the yang. I mean, God, devil, you know what I mean? If that's going to bring back balance and to keep from us self-destructing, or maybe we do have to reset and self-destruct. I mean, like, you know, if nothing else, this thing will just have to play out, man. But like I say, you know, if the girls were taught to be wives and then the boys were taught how to be men, and the boys had mentors, because y'all, the guys not exempt. You know, it's enough blame to go around. The guys are not exempt. I want to be clear on that. But again, what sparked this whole vent, because I mean, this is me venting, man. But you know, like I say, I was just talking to my sister, man, and you know, it's not that I don't love her. You know what I mean? I would, like, Lord knows, I protect her, you know, the best I can, and look out for her, like I say, because I know her, you know, deep inside, she's still a woman. I mean, they play both sides, you know. And you know, like what they call it, you know, catch not catch 22, but it's kind of like best of both worlds, where they doggone anyway. That's what sparked this whole me venting and vlogging, man. That a lot of women still preaching that message: go out and have fun, date around, see what's out there. And I just don't agree with that as a full-time father, you know what I mean? Because I do have girls, and like I say, I want to know that you're safe, and I want to know that when I give you away, that was the whole thing of holy matrimony, you know, a father now giving his daughter away to her man so she could start her family, and so we can be able to perpetuate life. But clearly we've gotten away from it, man, and we lost out here. We lost out here, and it's bad, y'all. It's bad, especially in our community. It's bad. So I'm gonna leave off on that note. Like I say, you know, if nothing else, we're gonna watch it play out. And you know, if a crisis was to happen, I'm convinced women now know how to be submissive, and they now know how to be feminine. Because the whole time, like I say, it's manipulation, it's gaslighting, it's doggone, it's a finesse, and that's where they power lie. They don't have brute strength. That's where they power lie. And all of what I just said, manipulating, gaslighting, and finessing their way through life. You know what I mean? It's not that they independent and they doing it by themselves. No way. Like I say, man done did the hard part already. Built air conditionings and buildings and trucks and out there mining and coal mine and being up there on the tall scaffolds and building skyscrapers and rockets, and man done did the hard stuff, and now they say they don't need us. That's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. Shoot, like I say, all right, man, that's my time, man. But like I say, if nothing, like I say, I got babies, and I'm gonna do the best I can, and that they, in hopes that they will give hope to the future. You know what I mean? So that's all we can do, man. But I don't believe in that go out here and have no fun. You go and find you a nice husband, and you doggone start your family, and so we can perpetuate life. All right, that's my time, over and out. Shoot, let me know how y'all feel in the comments. That's what everybody else say.